Good afternoon, 49er faithful, 49er fam, 49er gang. This is Dion, your 49er reporter, back here with my Super Bowl report and prediction. Definitely hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Turn on that notification bell so I can keep you up to date on any and everything San Francisco 49ers. It's almost here, people. We've got 2 days. And the Super Bowl is here. So, I know this is like a late-ass video, but I've been waiting. And I've been checking out everything that's been happening. I've been watching. I've been listening. Shout out Rombo Sports. I've been, calling in and talking to them. But you know what I've noticed, man? We have no shot. That's it. We're going to lose this Super Bowl. Pat Mahomes is that great. He's so good that we can't stop him. He's so good because all of his receivers run like a 4.2 or less. This is it. We can't stop all the speed on Kansas City's defense. On Kansas City's offense. Their defense has just come alive and they're just great. So, yeah, guys. Unfortunately, we have no chance. I'm just kidding. Are you fucking serious? These people, these commentators, these pundits, everybody out there right now, all of you people dick riding the Chiefs, I can't wait till you eat crow. You motherfuckers, you. The reason being is because what kills me is nobody's looking at the big picture. They're looking at it in a small vacuum. They're saying Kansas City, Pat Mahomes, better than Jimmy Garoppolo. Chiefs, offenses. The speed will kill you. Travis Kelce, better pass catcher than George Kittle. They are giving the Chiefs all kinds of props, even their defense. And what kills me is I've made points. My video on the Kansas City Chiefs D tells you all you need to know. These dudes aren't that fucking fantastic. They give up the big play constantly. You know what I'm saying? Pat Mahomes plays from behind on a continual basis. And you know what makes Pat Mahomes a threat? He can score quick. Why? Because there's always a big play. There's a 18-yarder. There's a 38-yarder. There's a 60-yarder. There's this. There's that. There's all these big plays. You know what our defense does? Stops those. We don't allow big-ass plays down the field. So I'm sorry. I don't care who you are or what you think. We're going to win this Super Bowl. The 49ers have everything that we need. So let me just give y'all a little something. Jimmy G versus the Vikings. 11 out of 19, 131 yards, 1 TD, 1 pick. Pick was a bonehead pick. You just didn't see Eric Kendricks. Then versus the Packers. 6 out of 8, 77 yards, no TDs, no interceptions. But we ran the ball so well, why the fuck would we pass? So for everybody out there shutting Jimmy G down and saying, you can't rely on him. We don't know what he is. We don't know this. We don't know that. The man been playing quarterback all of 2019. And into 2020 in the playoffs, the fuck you mean you don't know what he is? Jimmy G is doing the same thing Jimmy G is doing is the same thing Richard Sherman is doing, the same thing Nick Bosa, the same thing Dee Ford, the same thing DeForest Buckner, the same thing Raheem Mostert, the same thing Tevin Coleman, so on and so forth. They're doing their fucking job. For all you people out there that are looking for wild-ass stats and for people that are going to be divas and going crazy and doing all this, that is not the 49ers. If that's the team you're looking for, you need to go elsewhere looking for that shit because we don't do that. Our receivers could not have one fucking catch in the Super Bowl. And if we win, you know what they're going to be doing? Celebrating. And they'll be happy. You know why? Because they did their fucking job. Stop knocking people for doing their job, people. Stop it already. Knock it off, man. Oh, Jimmy, we don't know if he can throw. We can't trust him. We don't know what's going to happen. Well, what if it does come down to a thing where he has to put the team on his back? You think he can't put the team on his back? Did you not see the Saints game? Did you not see the Cardinals game? This motherfucker outdueled Drew Brees. He outdueled Aaron Rodgers twice. Like, come on, man. Stop it already. All you commentators, y'all are really pissing me the fuck off with all this, the crap that's coming out of your mouths because y'all have no respect for what the man has done. All he's done is come out and win. Yes, we have a ridiculously great running game. Why do you think we were number 2 in the league? What do you think? It was a fucking joke? Was it a fuck up on the NFL's part with the stats? No, it's because we were that damn good. Come on now, man. And why do you think the Chiefs sucked against the fucking run all season long? They sucked. Oh, well, the Chiefs defense, come on in there. Are you serious right now? They faced Derrick Henry and Carlos Hyde. Derrick Henry almost had 100 on him. He was averaging 3.9 yards per carry, which is actually not bad. I mean, 4 yards a carry is still, that's a damn good average. You see what I'm saying? So all this praise for the Kansas City Chiefs and all this dick riding just is really, it's making me sick to my stomach. But let me get to the reasons why we'll win. Number one, we can run the fucking football all goddamn day if we feel like it. And they're going to have to stop it. Now, if some freak of nature chance, they do what, the New Orleans Saints did, they slow the run down, we'll throw it. For all of you, for everybody out there that's just riding this Chiefs bandwagon in this wave, let me remind you of a few different names. Deebo Samuel, Emmanuel Sanders, George Kittle, Kendrick Bourne. All 4 of those guys will eat your ass alive if you stupid enough to think that they don't fucking exist. George Kittle's the best tight end in the league. Deebo Samuel is probably one of the best rookie wide receivers you've ever seen in years. He runs like a running back when he gets the ball. He blocks very well. Raheem the Dream Mostert came out of no fucking where. Nobody expected this. I knew about it because I saw him run before he broke his forearm. So I was like, that dude can get off. You know what I'm saying? 3 running backs, one of who hasn't even played that much, had more rushing yards than Damian Williams. Are you fucking serious? Y'all stop being so goddamn disrespectful. Come on now, man. The stats don't lie. We are that good. Look at our defense, man. 9 fucking sacks. Uncle Sherm with 2-3 fucking picks. Are you serious right now? No, come on, man. Come on, man. You telling me Jimmy can't put the team on his back if he sat, I'm going to remind y'all, he sat behind Tom Brady. I don't care if you don't like Tom Brady. Tom Brady had the Mamba mentality. He wanted to do the same thing Kobe wanted to do. He wanted to rip your heart out of your chest, stomp on it, and laugh in your face while he did it. That was his mentality. How do you think the motherfucker got 6 rings? You think he was just fucking around, joking? No. That motherfucker went in there with a killer mentality and Bill Belichick as his coach, and they said, hey, when we go to the Super Bowl, we need to find a way to win. The only times they lost was when they fucked around and played with Eli. Eli got their ass both times. But Brady has the killer mentality. You know what I'm saying? So he learned from one of the greats. He sat on a squad where it was the Patriot way or no way. He sat there and he learned everything that he could learn. You know what I'm saying? Cassius Marsh even said it himself. He was shredding us in practice every time. So don't sit up here and let, an interception or 2 here or there, fool you into thinking that Jimmy can't get it done, because he can't. I really have a lot of faith in him, man. I feel like Jimmy is, if we need to call on him and say, hey, they're shutting our run down, throw the ball. Jimmy comes out, all right, coach, what we doing? He gets the plays, he does what he needs to do. But you give Kyle Shanahan and Mike Shanahan, his dad, 2 weeks to prepare for Patrick Mahomes, and Patrick Mahomes sucks against four-man rushes that are great. It's statistically proven. You don't believe me? Go look it up. You see what I'm saying? If we stop their pass and force them to run, they're really in a world of fucking trouble, because they don't run the football. Eric Bieniemy came out and said it himself. I run plays for touchdowns. Every play is supposed to be a TD. It's all set up like that. So why do you think that Patrick Mahomes scores so quickly? Because every play he set up is to throw a touchdown. I mean, I'm not knocking that. I get it. But your plays are predicated off big plays, plays of 20 yards or more. We don't allow shit like that. We were the best in the league at not allowing big plays. So respect our fucking defense. Y'all think that Sherm old, he ain't got it, man. He gonna fuck around and intercept his ass 3-4 times, and y'all be sitting on the sideline wondering what the fuck happened. The Chiefs notoriously get off to late starts. They got down 24-0 against the Texans, 17-7 against the Titans. Are you serious right now? You get down 24-0 on the Niners? You can kiss it goodbye. We will run that ball and run that clock, and Patrick Mahomes will be sitting on the sidelines, itching to get in there, trying his best to figure out what to do. And you know what happened when Aaron Rodgers threw a deep ball because he thought he was going to hit Devontae Adams? Who intercepted the ball? Uncle Sherm. So, we never trailed in the playoffs, man. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy G versus New Orleans, 26-35, 349 yards, 4 TDs, and 1 interception. Versus Arizona, 424 yards, 35 out of 45 passing, 4 TDs, 2 interceptions. You know what I'm saying? Versus the Packers, 285 yards total. Raheem Mostert, 220 yards, 4 TDs. Deebo Samuel, 2 carries for 43 yards. You fucking serious? Tevin Coleman, 6 carries for 21 yards. That's still 4 yards to carry. Fucking serious, man? You know what I'm saying? Versus the Vikings, 186 yards rushing. Tevin Coleman, 22 carries, 105 yards, 2 TDs. Raheem Mostert, 12 carries, 58 yards. Matt Breida, 8 carries, 17 yards. Deebo, 1 for 6. Breida ain't even barely sniffed the playoffs. And that motherfucker's sitting on the bench, healthy as shit. And the only reason we ain't put him in is because of fumbling issues. You know what I'm saying? Versus Minnesota, 6 sacks. Versus Packers, 3 sacks. Total of 9 sacks in the playoffs, man. Come on, y'all gotta start respecting my fucking defense, man. Stop playing out here. We're that damn good. My offense is that damn good. Yes, we ran the ball a lot versus the Packers. It was working. What is with everybody out here thinking that because we ran the ball, we don't know how to throw it no more? Have you not seen all this shit this season? Jimmy G threw 27 TDs this year. Do you think he just, that was an accident? You fucking serious? Come on, man. Come on. Yes, Pat Mahomes was hurt. I get it. Pat Mahomes is a young, up-and-coming, Brett Favre / Aaron Rodgers type quarterback and rolled into one. Yes, the last few games he's been showing that he can, run a little bit. But Mahomes is slow. The only thing I give Mahomes respect for is the fact that Mahomes is a smart runner. He gets the first down and he gets out of bounds. Mahomes is not trying to truck shit. He ain't trying to pull a Lamar Jackson. Because he knows we'll knock the shit out that ass. Don't get out there and let Quan or Fred or Dre light your ass up. Don't be stupid. Get your ass out of bounds like you have been. Slide, do whatever you've been doing. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb, Patrick. Don't you get your ass out there running thinking you're a running back and get your ass lit the fuck up. Wind up on the sideline sitting there trying to tape up your ribs or some shit. Don't let Dub or Kwaski get out there like, ooh. Man, but what our defense is solid. Our offense is solid. Our playoff run is the story of legend. Last time we were in Miami, won the Super Bowl. Steve Young threw 6 motherfucking touchdowns. It's set up for us to win. How does nobody see that? And what kills me is I've been watching everything, and the players have been picking us. Save for Kansas City, but the players have been picking us. All the players they asked, who going to win this game? 49ers. Offset said it this morning. Who going to win this game? 49ers. Wheezy, 49. Come on, man. It's only the commentators that keep dick riding Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is this. He's that. Oh, my God. Dang, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on. You got no love for anybody else on the other side of the ball. Stephen A. Smith will give you, there's at least 6 or 7 layers before you get to Jimmy G. We know that. And the beauty of it is He's that sneaky good. So everybody sleep on Jimmy. Please sleep on him. I want you to. And all of the hate, I guarantee you, he's channeling and funneling that in his own way. We have nothing to be worried about here, people. Not a goddamn thing. We are that good. We will win the Super Bowl. And there's nothing that's going to stop us. Patrick Mahomes is going to get sacked at least 3 to 4 times. And Nick Bosa is going to at least get him once to twice. All that shit they've been talking, Frank Clark, the Tyreek Hill out here, I'm the real cheetah. I'm the fastest land animal. Are you? Because you didn't post the fastest time and you got plenty of chances to get out there and get up to full speed. Last time I checked, Matt Breida was the fastest runner at 22.34 miles an hour. Our running back field is just as fast as your receivers. Just saying. So we got a bunch of cheetahs on offense. So don't sit up here and act like, that we ain't fast, that we don't have guys that can get it. Debo hit 21 miles an hour several times this year. What the fuck are you talking about? And the only reason that Raheem has not hit that high mark is because a lot of his runs, he's had to like jump and cut and move. And when you do that, you slow your speed down. That's obvious. But straight line speed, the motherfucker was a fucking sprinter in college. Are you serious? This nigga ran like a 10-3. Come on, man. George Kittle, best tight end in the game. Deebo Samuel, one of the best up-and-coming young receivers that you ever seen in your life. And he's a rookie. Getting trained by Emmanuel Sanders and Wes fucking Welker. Are you serious right now? And we got E-Man on a rental. You see what I'm saying? And he loves his team. All of our guys love our team. That's the thing. The Chiefs, I tell you right now, the only person on the Chiefs that has been respectful has been Patrick Mahomes. And I think maybe Tyrann Mathieu a little bit. But Patrick Mahomes has been the most respectful. Everybody else has been talking shit. Tyreek Hill, Frank Clark been running his fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? Now I watched the press conference yesterday with him where he seemed a little humble. He calmed down a little bit. But it still doesn't make a difference, bro. We remember all that shit you was talking. You wear a D Ford's number. You want to be you. I don't know nothing about him. I mean, he ain't been to, I don't know what school he went to and all this. Like, come on, bro. You weren't even there when any of that shit happened. Why do you give a fuck? Be worried about this year. You should be worried about lining up offside. Don't fuck yourself up. But at the end of the day, the simplest thing that we need to do is make sure they don't have big plays. We don't really have to worry about their run, but if they run the ball, stop the run, which would be pretty easy because we've been great against the run in the playoffs. And make sure that that Pat Mahomes is looking up at the sky very often. Don't allow him to get flushed out of the pocket because what Pat Mahomes does, Pat Mahomes is like Aaron Rodgers was early in his career. He's better on the move than he is standing in the pocket. It's not to say that he can't throw from the pocket because he can, but he's better on the move. Because he buys more time, it gives the receivers more time to get open. So it's like you don't quit on a play, especially as a receiver for him, because the DBs will stop like, oh, the defense got him. Nah, until you see that motherfucker on the ground, if that receiver goes to the bathroom, you stand right there. You be right outside the fucking porta potty. Where you going? Oh, I'm going to go catch it, but no, the fuck you not. Knocking that shit down or intercepting it. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me, guys. But we have this game well in hand. That's all we really have to do. I'm not particularly worried about their defense. I really am not. I'm sorry, people, for anybody out there feeling this disrespectful. I'm not really worried about their D. Their defense has looked good. The defense has 8 sacks in the playoffs, and that's good. They got 5 passes defense against the Titans. You know what I'm saying? They're doing well, but they're still giving up chunk plays. We are not. When you got guys out there averaging the averages that they had, man, I had it. It's right here. Hold up, man. Let me tell y'all what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? Defensively, for the Titans, versus the Texans, D-Hop 13.1, Fuller 17.8, Kenny Stills, 26.7. These are ridiculous yardage. This is average yards per catch. You see what I'm saying? Look at this. Fucking Corey Davis, 13 yards per catch versus the Titans. Brown, 3 catches, 51. It's 17 yards a catch, 12.7 yards a catch. He had Hooker had 1 catch for 28 fucking yards. Like, you give up chunk plays, and you don't want to do that against San Francisco. Because we'll turn those chunk plays into touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up a big-ass chunk play to Debo and make him go one-on-one with somebody. He's going to fuck around and ragdoll somebody. You see what I'm saying? And then we got the Swiss Army knife. Juice just sitting there. He'll fuck around and just ragdoll somebody. Ask Minkah Fitzpatrick about Juice. Ragdoll that ass. Like a grown fucking, that was a grown-ass man he ragdoll. And make it look better since he's been over there in Steelers. But he got ragdolled when Juice came. When he came up against Juice, he thought he was been attacked. Juice flipped that bit. Fuck out of my way, man. Come on, bro. You must have forgot I'm the best fullback in the motherfucking league. Don't forget about it. Know my name. You've been posterized by the Juice. Take care now. Bye-bye then. So, our offense is filled with weapons. Our defense is filled with weapons. E-Man is going to be out there on a high because he already knows what's at stake. You know what I'm saying? One of the other thing we got to stop is special teams. Mecole Hardman has been a full-on beast. So we got to be careful when kicking. Mitch Wish, it's going to be your job to put that motherfucker in an uncomfortable position when he catches that ball, because we got to get down there and get to him, because if he get off, that motherfucker gone. And that's just not a lie. His stats in the playoffs don't lie. His stats in the regular season do not lie. You know what I'm saying? So you'll have guys that are just that great, you know what I'm saying, that are returners that are like that. And it's hard to be a great returner in today's game because of how they move the kickoff and everything like that. But Mecole Hardman is definitely a really good dude when it comes to return. I have a lot of respect for that. I got a lot of respect for Kansas City, and I got a lot of respect for their offense. Don't take this video as disrespect, but for me, it's disrespectful to us. It's for everybody to sit up there and say we're going to lose, and how much we suck, and how we can't, and how we won't, when we will. They forget about what we do to quarterbacks. They forget about what we do to offensive lines. They forget about how we scheme up shit that motherfuckers don't even know. When we line up in each play, there's at least 3 to 4 plays, maybe even possibly 5 for each individual play. We have that many options. So how do you game plan for that? Oh, well, if they line up like this, they're going to run this. No, we're not. Because there's 4 of the plays that we possibly might just run out of that same fucking formation. Our motions, our scheme is undeniable. Kyle Shanahan is an offensive mastermind. And for the life of me, please leave this man alone about the fucking Super Bowl. How do you blow a 23-8 lead? Let me explain something to you. You know how you blow a lead like that? The defense. Did everybody forget that the defense was the one giving up the fucking points? The defense allowed them to score. Kyle Shanahan does not call defensive plays. He calls offensive plays. So if you're going to run the ball constantly, but they've stopped it, what else do? You have to pass. So why don't we put a little bit of the blame on Matty Ice? Why don't we put a little bit of blame on the offensive line? Why don't we put a little bit of blame on Devontae Freeman and Tevin Coleman? Stop getting at this man about the fucking Super Bowl and blaming him like it was his fault. Yes, he was calling the plays, but what else do you... I mean, if your defense is just constantly giving up points to allow another team to be able to come back and win, but you only call offensive plays, how is that your fault at the end of the day? Oh, because you didn't run the ball enough? If you're running and your running is being stuffed every time and you cannot do anything about that, what do you expect him to do? He has to throw the ball. If the offense isn't executing, why is that Kyle Shanahan's fault? You see what I'm saying? So leave that man alone about that fucking past Super Bowl. That shit is long gone. It's over with. Move on. We're here. Super Bowl 54 is our Super Bowl. We are the Niners. We will win. There's no stopping us. I don't care what you do or how many times you think Patrick Mahomes is going to run or throw or do whatever. The 49ers will win this game. I'm going to give you a score. I'm going to say 42-45, and we win. And when we're Super Bowl champs, I want all of those commentators to eat crow. And I want them all to openly admit how stupid and how wrong they were. Stephen A., all of you, all 350, 75 of y'all. At the end of the day, respect what we are as an organization. Respect what we do on the field. Respect our defense. Respect our offense. And know that there are too many different ways that we can attack you for you to just count us out like this. We're too damn good. Niner gang. I'm out.